Welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now, this is going to test my Sesotho knowledge and how much I've been listening to my mother. Okay, well, to kick off Heritage Month, the Market Theatre will be staging a production called Mosali Neileng Eena from the 8th to the 25th of September. This Sesotho play that was written by Ntšeliseng Khaketla is set in the 1950s in Lesotho and explores the world of an orphan who is in pursuit of finding unconditional love through self-discovery. Now, joining us in the studio to tell us more about the play is lead actress Mnumzana and director Selwane Mokuku. Guys, good morning. Welcome to Morning. Ladies, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Welcome. Thank you.
Let's start with you, Selwane. I mean, what is this production about? What are we trying to say here?
We're trying to say that no circumstances need to define who you are. And we can rise and light our own light, and when we are lit properly, our desired future will draw itself. So we have the story of this young girl, Ntšeliseng, who really had to go through difficult times because her aunt disliked her, and then ended up sort of like selling her off to somebody who was deaf and dumb. But she went along with the whole plan, and in the end she was able to survive and be an awesome woman that she was looking forward to be. Like, all her dreams happened, but in the process, I think she didn't resist what circumstances were unfolding in her space. But at the same time, Ntšeliseng Khaketla, who wrote the play a long time ago, I think she was also looking at some of the issues that we're dealing with, especially as it relates to religion. Because when it says Mosali Neileng Eena, there's a very clear correlation with what happens in Genesis in the Bible, where Adam was being asked about his situation of what happened now that you've eaten this fruit that we're not supposed to eat and stuff like that. And he said, "It's the woman that you gave me." But now in this context, the guy who ended up marrying this girl who was an orphan is actually the other way around. That it is the woman that you've given me, God, I'm so grateful.
Right.
So in a way, it's helping us also to even give a different image of Eve, because there can be a patriarchal abuse, that the ills that we have on earth are about women. But here is an opportunity to say that maybe not, because there is a man who can stand on behalf of women and say thank you.
And thank you for this woman. Tina, let's bring you into this conversation. Tell us about your character and what went into preparing for this woman that, Selwane and I are talking about, and, she's a strong woman despite the circumstances.
Good morning. When I was called to do this lead, and I was saying, I'm always playing, if I have to put it, the devil.
Yes.
In this context, I think as a woman, I'm looking at this young girl, and I think spiritually, I can see her future, that despite what I throw at her, she has developed an elephant skin. She is doing it with grace. Even when I swear at her, even when I push her around, I'm actually jealous of the strength that is within her. And that makes me even more evil to say, what more can I do to make her break? But she doesn't. And it covers that thing that says women always put other women down. Because this innocent girl, her mother was killed, for that matter, was given a chef, if we have to put it that way. Was given chef. When Selwane, we were discussing the play, I said, don't you think Maditaba is the one that sent this woman to go and to give this woman chefu? But why? Did I see the future of this girl? And unfortunately, after the mother is killed, she is sent off to go and stay with her uncle, the mother's brother. And I'm the wife to the uncle. To the uncle.
I want to talk about her strength. Ostina talked about this elephant skin. Where does she get it from? I mean, how does she possess the strength in spite of the situation? I mean, everything is working against her, but somehow the elephant skin is there.
When as part of preparing ourselves for the whole journey, we had a lot of conversations and workshops, and one of the workshops that we were looking at was to find the goddess within. And the goddess within has to make with the choices that we make, because anything can be said to you, but how you want to hear it can make or break you.
Yeah.
And so the choices that she's been making seems to have been very calculated to say that, is this something that is going to make or break me? And then she also has moments of solitude where she says she just has a communication with God of her own understanding. And we see her in those sacred moments, because sometimes you can say, for example, I have problems. So she goes around all over the village, because there are a lot of people in the village. Some actually even skinnering to say, but are you still here? But then she says, yeah, it's okay. So she will give them the face, but she knows there's a space within herself where she can really center herself and make choices that will make her live.
All right, ladies, I wish we could continue this conversation, but we have run out of time. Thank you so much. Tina Mnumzana and director Selwane Mokuku is talking to us about the play called Mosali, Neileng Eena, which you can catch at the Market Theatre. It is a must-see. You know, I think it's one of those productions that you must see from the 8th to the 25th of September at the Market Theatre, and then 28th of September to the 2nd of October at the Soweto Theatre. So you have no excuse for not seeing it. As Sam would say,
100%
invite your enemies as well. If you let's take a break. Stay with us.